babies, it's that time again. Oh yeah, darkness, you know what that means. I'm on my way to work. So where are we? We are in Hosea 5. I don't have a lot to say about Hosea 5. It was very similar to Isaiah 5. It's basically showing God grieving that his beloved is playing the harlot instead of being faithful to him. And seeing as that's not really where I'm at these days, I certainly have been in that spot before. Not willingly, but unwittingly. So I can't really relate because I'm doing everything I can to make him happy. Now, as far as making him happy goes, I've been thinking about saying this to you, and that is, I don't want you to get the wrong idea that when I say one of our highest priorities in life should be to please God, I don't mean to suggest that by doing so you are influencing his decision making as far as how he's going to interact with you. And by that I mean he honors faith. He honors us believing that he is the true and one lover of our souls. And it's because of that, because of us allowing his spirit to reside in us in such a way that we can activate that faith and trust. That's what moves his hand, so to speak. Not pleasing him. Pleasing is sort of the cherry on top, you know. And I always look back at, you know, the times when I was married, and I always wanted my wife to know that I'm doing everything I can for her to trust me. And that if she didn't trust me, I would feel offended. That I would think, how have I not shown you over and over how much I love you? What else do I need to do for you to trust me? That being like the foundation of the relationship. But then to go even further and be like, okay, seeing as we have this foundation, now what else can I do to please you, surprise you, you know, go over the top, so to speak, with some kind of gift or gesture or some kind of behavior or something that I know would please her. And I would always be looking to seize those opportunities. That's what I mean when I say look for every opportunity to please God. Because he loves it. You know, I think we do ourselves a disservice and we confuse things unnecessarily when we don't do what I'm saying, and we kind of think of God as being this, you know, difficult to understand, hard to connect with, mysterious figure, and instead just think of us being created in his image, and therefore interact with him as if he was in the flesh, sitting with you in your '08 Grand Prix. Yeah, baby. That's how I do it. And when I prioritize making him happy, I get a response. I feel like I get a thank you. I feel like I get sort of affection. I feel like I get just the appreciation. And then on top of that, sort of support to go the next step. It's like, okay, you got my attention, honey. Let's go further. Let's dig deep here. Yeah, baby. We have a pulled over vehicle here. So yeah, there's that. I sent out a little piano thing the other day. That was fun. I tried to do another piano thing. I was praying and trying to touch base with God, and I was just feeling, like blocked somehow, or just like feeling sad, and just really couldn't get to my usual place. And so sometimes when I play piano and try to connect with God musically, because the words are difficult, sometimes that's a helpful release and a connection point. And it still was difficult. Yeah, it was a difficult day for some reason yesterday. So what was I going to say about that? Oh, so when I have trouble connecting with words, oftentimes I'll pray in tongues. So if God's given you that gift to be able to pray in tongues, don't underutilize that, because that can also be a bridge. Yeah, I wanted to mention that. And yeah, I'm on the way to work, and like I've said before, the way I deal with this, because it's not something I would necessarily choose to do, but you do because you have to do. So you look for the silver lining, and the silver lining is always growth. Starting with my own growth, being available for other people's growth, and then watching my relationship with God grow as a result of that. That's how I stay motivated in situations like this. And so the starting place being my growth, that means working to the best of my ability with a clear conscience, and that kind of keeps the house clean and plenty of room for Jesus to make himself known. Have a good one, sweethearts.